back to For Real. It's Wednesday, and that means it's time for the News Moto, where you get to watch footage of a ride in Cambodia while I update you on the news. Today's ride takes us through the centre of town to the riverside. We'll cross to the eastern side of the river and explore a bit of the area around Wat Damnak village. At For Real, we donate all of the money we earn from YouTube to charities in Cambodia. Here's the total we've donated so far. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and also subscribe to our new channel, For Real Global. That's our channel for non-Cambodia content. The link is down below. We're also active on Instagram, so head over there and follow us if you'd like to catch up with things between videos on YouTube. Okay, let's get into the news. It is Wednesday the 14th of June, and today we possibly find the Cambodian version of Excalibur, find a few unwanted relics, witness the angels of the roads, and finally put all our eggs in one basket. The director of the Previhir Provincial Department of Culture and Fine Arts confirmed that a villager had found a unique ancient royal sword on the Phnom Tabeng mountain in Previhir province. The sword has been handed over to the Department of Culture and Fine Arts for temporary storage. According to the police, the sword is 86 centimetres long, the blade is 60 centimetres, and it weighs 2.6 kilograms. An anthropologist observed that the carvings on the sword are similar to those on ancient sculptures, but he cannot yet conclude how old the sword is. The carvings on the sword are unique and he had never seen them before. He could not conclude whether it's just an ancient sword or a ceremonial sword like the Prakan Reach. The Khmer Royal Sacred Sword is a double-edged straight sword with a chiselled steel blade sheathed in a jewelled gold scabbard. Though it has disappeared since 1970, it was considered the symbol of Khmer sovereignty and legitimacy to the throne for whoever possessed it. These next relics, though, you do not want to find. 4 relics of war, unexploded ordnance, or UXOs, were found by villagers while they were ploughing fields. Local authorities said that villagers were ploughing fields to plant cassava in Banteay Meanchey province. Villagers uncovered a total of 69 pieces of UXO buried in the ground. They reported their find to the administrative police. The commune police officer said that a man from the village had just rented a cassava plantation this year and began to plough the land. However, he immediately found 4 plots of UXOs that concealed 69 mines buried underground. Experts from the Halo Trust unit were called in to dispose of the old explosives. The most vulnerable areas of Cambodia include provinces next to the Thai border such as Banteay Meanchey, Koh Kong, Pay Lin and Previhir. Next up, a truly heartbreaking story. A man went missing after rescuing his child from drowning off a beach in Sihanoukville. The body of the father was found by rescuers after a 20-hour search operation at sea. The man, aged 40, and his family had travelled to holiday at the Sihanoukville beach. The deceased man's 10-year-old son said that he and his father went swimming together. Suddenly, he was dragged down by a wave, and at that time his dad immediately jumped into the water to help him, pushing him back out of the water. But after rescuing his son, unfortunately the boy's father was dragged down by a strong wave. He then disappeared, and it was later discovered that he had drowned. The provincial authorities plan to set up signs to mark places by the sea which are considered dangerous areas, especially in the rainy season when both the wind and waters rise and create dangerous undercurrents in the sea. Now an Only in Cambodia story. 2 foreign nationals and a Cambodian man have been arrested by the Sihanoukville Police Inspectorate for plotting to implicate a Chinese woman with drug use and trafficking by planting narcotics in a hotel room. The 3 had planted drugs in a hotel room and then lured the woman to the room. The criminals planned to blackmail the woman, saying they would report her to police for drug use. The woman refused, and the men went ahead with their plan. One of the suspects then reported her to the police. The police arrived and found 2 packages of drugs and took the woman in for questioning. So far so good, but after that, the plan fell apart. The woman strenuously denied the drugs charges and stated that she did not use drugs, which was proven by a negative methamphetamine and ketamine test. Police then deduced that the woman had in fact been set up, and they swooped on the other 3 for interrogation. It emerged one of the suspects used to have a relationship with the woman. All 3 suspects are currently being held at the Sihanoukville Police Inspectorate for questioning and to build a case to be sent to the Sihanoukville Provincial Court. This next person must have failed his drug test. Cambodia's anti-drug police have arrested an alleged drug trafficker, seizing over 56 kilos of illicit drugs. The 38-year-old suspect was apprehended during a raid on 3 locations in Phnom Penh. 3 kinds of drugs, methamphetamine, ecstasy, MDMA, and ketamine, were found, weighing more than 56 kilos. 174 kilos of an unknown substance and some drug processing equipment were also seized. Cambodia does not have the death penalty. However, under the law, someone found guilty of trafficking more than 80 grams of illicit drugs could be jailed for life. Cambodian authorities nabbed 7,230 drug-related suspects, including 136 foreigners, during the January to May period of 2023, seizing nearly 785 kilos of narcotics. Most of the seized drugs are ketamine, crystal meth, methamphetamine pills, heroin, ecstasy, and cocaine. Now it's motor madness time. 2 people were seriously injured in Phnom Penh after their car overturned at high speeds after the angel of the road divider, did its job. Witnesses say that they saw a grey Toyota Prius travelling at high speeds. Suddenly, the driver lost control and the vehicle overturned. But the road divider stopped the car from crossing into oncoming traffic. The casualties were rushed by ambulance to a private hospital. The divider was also heavily damaged. After the incident, the local authority arrived and contacted the municipal traffic officer to take the crashed car to the land traffic office of the Phnom Penh Municipal Police. Now we have 3 good news stories from the natural world. The mountain crocodile conservation team of fauna and flora and local communities found a large mountain crocodile nest in the wetland of the Southern Cardamom National Park in Kokong Province. The nest contained 21 eggs, 17 of which were fertilised and were moved to a safe place to be hatched in an artificial nest to ensure safety, while 4 unfertilised eggs were left in the original nest. The eggs are expected to hatch in mid-August, and the crocodiles will be released back into the wild to ensure they have the highest chance of survival. The total number of mountain crocodiles worldwide is estimated to be just 1,000, of which Cambodia has nearly 400 individual crocodiles, so the discovery of this nest in the wild is indeed exciting news. Now moving on to some findings in the Lompat Wildlife Sanctuary. 16 sarus cranes have been spotted at the sanctuary. Rangers stated that the sighting is a good sign that progress in the protected area is ongoing during the last 5 years. Sarus cranes are threatened by hunting and egg collection. The cranes are currently listed as a vulnerable species in the International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List of Threatened Species. The 16 birds spotted represent the highest tally of the cranes that Lompat Wildlife Sanctuary has recorded over the last 5 years. Conservation teams have also recorded 4 Asian elephants living in Lompat Wildlife Sanctuary in Mundulkiri Province, which officials say they have never spotted in the past 10 years. Villagers spotted the small herd near their village on the 28th of May. According to the Ministry of Environment, in Cambodia there are currently between 400 and 600 wild Asian elephants living in the Cardamom Mountains in Prey Leng and in the eastern plains of Mundulkiri and Ratnakiri provinces. It is believed there is also a small group of 70 elephants in the vicinity of the Lompat Wildlife Sanctuary. The Asian elephant is under severe pressure throughout its range across Asia and is classified as endangered on the IUCN Red List. That listing means that elephants face a very high risk of extinction in the wild. In Cambodia, elephants are currently threatened by loss of habitat from encroachment and deforestation and from illegal hunting by poachers. And finally this week, a group of lady tuk-tuk drivers in Siem Reap have invited Prime Minister Hun Sen for a tuk-tuk tour in order to boost tourism in Siem Reap. Kim Sok Lieng, president of the Siem Reap Tourist Tuk-Tuk Association and chairperson of the Women's Tuk-Tuk Runners, extended the invitation to the PM, along with the heads of Cambodia's provinces, to boost tourism and to thank the royal government for helping the tourism economy to recover quickly after the pandemic. Ms. Kim stated that the women drivers are brave, strong, and try to overcome criticism that women cannot work like men. That brings us to the end of this week's news. You're now up to date with all of the most important events in the kingdom. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, have a great week, and we'll see you very soon.